How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Yakuza 4. And in today's episode, we're playing as Tanimura again. No, I don't think that's the case. I think we're playing as Kiryu. Though, the story seems to kind of start to connect together, because last time we played as Tanimura, he actually visited Akiyama. And the beginning of Kiryu's chapter talked about Saijima a lot, how we need to find him. And now I'm kind of questioning, so like, what exactly was Saijima doing after we finished his chapter? Are these chapters supposed to take place at the same time? Or like what exactly is the proper placement of all these chapters, because I can't really put them together very well. Leaving already, Machan? And whatever the fuck this is, I don't know. You know, Zhao-san, you've been a better friend to me than I've ever been to you. Don't be ridiculous, you know that's not true. I've been a fucking awful friend. I'm just sorry the truth turned out to be so harsh. Your father, murdered by another man on the force, can barely believe it. Well, that wasn't my real father. Wait, why the fuck are we following Tanimura's bullshit? We just turned to Kiryu, and what, now he's fucking gone again? You're telling me. Something about all this doesn't sit well with me. How will your father's spirit ever find peace? It won't. I think he'll be just fine. Chief Kisai, Guichi-san. They were tired of being sued by Mono blah 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 all these years. You know what? So, Christmas Eve was this Sunday, then the first day of Christmas, and the second day of Christmas. That was a day of work. Today wasn't, because it's not Christmas anymore. Merry Christmas, by the way. And I wanted to record stuff on these days of Christmas. I thought maybe I could catch up with my videos, because I have so little videos right now. I actually struggle to fucking upload them daily, because I have to fucking keep up with them really tightly, and I kind of keep fucking just having more and more shit on my plate where I can't fucking take care of these videos. And today I kind of sat down and I was like, okay, what should I fucking record? Should I record Yakuza 4? Or should I record Phoenix Wright? Or even other thing that I really wanted to take care of is recording Yakuza 8 demo. And on fucking Christmas Eve, I uploaded my Tekken 8 demo gameplay. And on the first day of Christmas, I uploaded my Christmas special, which was done in Mortal Kombat 1. So we had the 2 days of fighting games, I guess. And I wanted the third day to be a demo of Yakuza 8. But that didn't work out, because apparently you had to beat the game first. You had to beat Yakuza Gaiden first for that demo to become playable. So I was like, oh fuck it, I guess I'll finish the game and then record it. So I figured that demo actually consists of 2 parts that are slightly different from each other. So you know what I'll do? I'll do this on fucking New Year's Eve. We will upload the first part of my Yakuza 8 demo, and on New Year, January the 1st, we will upload the second part. And by we, I mean I will. I don't fucking work on this shit with anybody else. Do it all by myself, like I do everything by myself. Because no one wants to do anything with me. And yeah, it'll be kind of like a 2-part special for New Year. I never did a New Year special, but it's not a New Year special, it's just my Yakuza 8 demo gameplay. It's just that I guess it will consist of 2 parts. But that's fine, I guess. The 2 of them spend their whole life serving together. Others, blah blah blah. But the final moments, those were theirs and theirs alone. They went, I don't know what the fuck actually we're talking about. Like, what? They went out following their own brand of justice. Matcha. Stupid. So each son must have known, telling me the truth of what happened 25 years ago, was signing his own death warrant. But he did it anyway. Chisai, he took his own life in order to spare you, and what? Oh my god, there was a fucking scene with that chief guy who helped me earlier, and he kind of kidnapped the Chinese guy that we're talking to right now, and now Tanimura says something about how he took his own life. So I guess in that cutscene he actually fucking killed himself. And yeah, it's fucking stupid. I don't give a shit, to be honest. I wish I fucking killed myself. It explains what he said to the phone before he shot himself. Both of them will be dealt with. Yeah, Chief Hisai told Huna Matata I was dead so he'd stop going after me. He spared my life so that I could do what's right. So that I could do what he never could. You mean bringing Munakata down? Exactly. I'm not in the best mood to be recording this shit, as you probably could have tell already. Oh yeah, and by the way, since I mentioned that, I did beat the Yakuza Gaiden, and it is a shorter experience, but that's fucking good, because if that game was as long as Yakuza 5, I would have fucking throw up before I finished it. Yakuza 5 is so fucking ridiculously long. I'm starting to think this Let's Play will be 100 episodes long. That's ridiculously fucking long for a single player game, in my opinion. One that's actually plot driven, it's not some kind of RPG like Skyrim. But yeah, but fucking Yakuza 5, that's like on another level. It's like fucking 3 times longer than this game. Well, maybe not, but it's longer than this game, and it's not a good thing because it just fucking drags on towards the end, where I just really don't give a shit about most of what's happening, and I just want to get the game over with. But Gaiden is shorter and very nice, straight to the point. Cool fucking things were added, such as character customization, a new fighting style, full of gadgets. I think I mentioned that. Yeah, beating it. And you know what's the coolest part of Gaiden? The Colosseum was really expanded upon. Where it has a cool modes and there's like a story in the Colosseum that you follow, which I never finished because that story gets really fucking difficult and it might be the most difficult thing in the game. Where that's the only thing I genuinely died on. Because the whole fucking game I was having a fucking easy time. It's not like Yakuza games are the most difficult. They're not very difficult. I'd say the first one's actually the most difficult, but yeah, this one is actually getting difficult when you go to the fucking Colosseum. And it's honestly a bit fucking annoying. And I never bothered to finish it because I guess what the game wanted me to do is farm my fucking companions, because you have to do these kind of battles where you actually have people fighting alongside you, and they would just fucking immediately die to me, and then I would be fucking all alone against a boss with a fucking ridiculous amount of health. And I was like, I ain't fucking doing that shit. I'm fine. I don't need to see how this fucking stupid side story concludes. I'm fine with the fucking game ending where it ended. And I gotta say, the attempt to kind of tie this game with Yakuza 7 towards the end was a bit strange. Like, there's a character who just kind of takes you to the side, and all of a sudden explains what happened in Yakuza 7, and he explains how that exactly tied to this game. And then you're just like, oh, I see. This Ichiban guy sounds pretty cool. And yeah, it's kind of weird, but the finale of the game, it's like that game doesn't take place in between Yakuza 6 and Yakuza 7. That game takes place. That game takes place during the same time as Yakuza 7, which is kind of weird. I think it is. It's kind of to show you that during the events of Yakuza 7, Kiryu wasn't just sitting on his ass doing nothing. He was actively running around Sutton taking care of shit. And then that's another really interesting thing. This is the first, I think, like mainline Yakuza game that straight up does not feature Kamurocho in any way. Like, you don't even get to go there after you finish the game. There's no like little epilogue where you get to walk around there. No, Kiryu never once finished visits Kamurocho in that game. He's only in Sotenbori, and at the beginning of the game he's in Yokohama for a little bit, so that's pretty cool. You know what's funny? I had to get the Yakuza Gaiden imported from Japan, and the game obviously takes place in Japan, and well, Osaka, I think. And a friend of mine recently went to Osaka, so it's fun. Meanwhile, I'm fucking stuck in this fucking shithole. And some people get to live a life, while I get to fucking do nothing. Just fucking cursed and tied to where I am. No way to fucking leave. Can't possibly fucking fathom how some people just up and decide that they're gonna leave their country and they're gonna move somewhere else and live there. And it's like, how do you fucking do that? Unless you're some fucking rich, spoiled piece of shit who just can fucking buy whatever the fuck they want. Go to a country, buy some fucking penthouse, and fucking live like a king. If I fucking tried that, I'd fucking end up on the streets. And yeah, I don't fucking want to risk my whole fucking life. Well, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter anyway. But how are you gonna do that, Machan? Makakura's one of the most powerful men in one of the top police institutions in the world. Well, I don't fucking give a shit. I don't think I'll be getting much help from a fellow officer, that's for sure. And yeah, I really like Gaiden. Oh, look, Akiyama. Ni hao. Okay. Is that hello in Chinese? I don't fucking know. I don't speak Chinese. Also, so now, after Yakuza 3, I decided that I played too many fucking Yakuza games in a row. I gotta break it up a bit. So I played Sleeping Dogs instead. And now we're playing Yakuza 4. Yakuza 5 is gonna be fucking... It's like the first two chapters of Yakuza 5 are very fucking enjoyable, and I love them. Those were actually fun. The rest of the game isn't fun. It just fucking drags on. And I just wish the game would have fucking end already, and it wasn't. When the game fucking makes me wish it was over already, it just really overstays its welcome. It's fucking annoying as fuck. And then we're gonna play the sixth game, which does not overstay its welcome. It's a fun experience, I'd say. It's a lot like the third game, in a lot of ways. And I think after that we're gonna take another break, and then we're gonna play 7, which is insanely long. But that game doesn't overstay its welcome. It's long, but it's not fucking spread throughout 5 different protagonists to the point where the plot makes no fucking sense. And then we're gonna play Gaiden, I guess, the new one. And you know what? Gaiden came out in fucking September, last month. No, not September. November, sorry. Get these fucking embers confused. And fucking January 24th, Yakuza 8 comes out. That's like 2 months a break. What the fuck? How do they publish these fucking games this quickly? I think Yakuza Ishin came out this year too. So it's fucking crazy. How the fuck are they doing that? I know they reuse most of the fucking game, but they still have to write the plot and like record the cutscenes and all that shit. Make a whole new game just because it takes place in the same map. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, but I decided, well, since the 8th game's coming out really fucking soon, next month pretty much, maybe I'll try and actually replay the 7th game. Since I already replayed Kiwami, did all that shit, I felt like, you know what? A 7th game I only played through once, and I don't really remember much from it. But I remember loving that fucking game. And yeah, I've been replaying it, and I still really like it. Also, I kind of had a feeling that I wanted to play a JRPG, so that's fucking perfect. And yeah, I did get to play the demo of the 8th game, which I guess you're gonna get to watch me play on New Year, and it's, I'm a bit afraid that the game is gonna cram a little too much shit into one game. To the point where I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. Not only do we get to explore Hawaii this time around, a whole new map. I heard that the biggest one so far, but just because it's the biggest doesn't mean it's really big. It's just like slightly fucking bigger than Yokohama, I guess. That doesn't mean it's big. It's like normal size. It's like maybe 3 times the size of Kamurocho. That doesn't fucking mean you get to explore some kind of Los Santos level fucking city. But it's still cool. It looks awesome. You know, I can see some people taking footage from this game and claiming, "Oh, look, it's GTA 6 early," because it's like palm trees, tropical vibe and shit like that. And what else about it? There's 2 demos. One which follows a little bit of the plot. I guess this shows a specific time moment in the plot where it doesn't spoil too much. And then there's a demo that just doesn't follow the plot that much. There's like 2 cutscenes maybe. Uh, and I guess it's meant for you to experience the world. But to be honest, I don't know what's the difference because the other demo also allows you to walk around in the overworld, so it's kind of pointless. Also, in that game, yeah, Ichiban is still the main character, and you play mainly as him. He's the one you control. But Kiryu is in that game, and he follows you around. So I actually thought at first that maybe we're gonna have 2 different parties now, one led by Ichiban and the other led by Kiryu. I bet we'll have moments where you get to play as Kiryu, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. Also, Lost Judgment had a DLC story expansion, so I'm actually curious whether maybe this game will try to do that. And yeah, Kiryu's fucking things he can pull off in a turn-based game are crazy. The fucking fighting styles from Kiwami come back, so you get to choose Rush, Brawler, or Beast style. And this time around, Beast style sounds like the best one actually. Which in Kiwami, in my opinion, Beast style was the worst. But this time around, it actually seems like the best one. And what about it? Kind of forgot. The fuck I meant to say. Oh yeah, not only that, but Kiryu has a thing where there's like a meter, I guess every character has, and they get to do some specials. And Kiryu's special is that he just straight up breaks the turn-based system and the game becomes a brawler again for like a limited time. So in that limited time, you get to beat the ever-loving shit out of characters who don't even seem to fight back. So you get to. I got a feeling that's gonna really cheat the bosses because. And also, why would you ever want to change Kiryu's job if his base job is so fucking amazing? Sounds crazy to me, or whatever. Yeah, and I've been playing a little bit of Yakuza 7. I haven't really gotten that much into it. Only a little bit at the beginning. I'm not even in Yokohama yet. So, yeah, I only fucking scraped the surface so far. Kiyama-san. Jesus Christ. I'm on a fucking rant today. Look, Zhao-san is missing fingers. It's fucked up. They cut off his fucking thumb. This shit's really hit the proverbial fan, huh? The fuck does that mean? Telling me anyway, what's up? You wouldn't swing by here without a good reason. You know, sometimes it's depressing how sharp you are. Also, Akiyama comes back in 8th game, which is great. Because he was absent in the 7th and Gaiden. And he did appear in the 6th game, but a little bit. Majima and Saijima come back, and fucking my favorite character who's been absent since the 3rd game. And in the 3rd game, she only appeared in like one fucking scene. Sayama. Kiryu's girlfriend. He better fucking reunite with her. I'm gonna be pissed off if she comes back only to just appear. And she won't even talk to Kiryu. I will be fucking furious. Also, you know what's funny? In Yakuza 0, there's these characters in the story who, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck they did that like that, resemble characters from this game. For example, in Majima's portion of the story, you fight a guy, like a big Chinese guy. His name is Lee, and he looks strikingly similar to Saejima. Meanwhile, when you play as Kiryu, you run into like a businessman guy who turns out to be an asshole named Oda. He actually looks a lot like Akiyama. Which, I don't really know what the fuck's the point of these references to these two. I mean, it's a bit strange. There's no Tanimura, though. What happened? District Attorney Goon showed up at my office, started tearing the place apart at the seams. Not to mention, they chucked me out of the streets. No, people are already shooting fireworks. What fucking day is it today? It's like 28th. Or 27th. Maybe it's a misfire. It's like right on the other side of the street, too. Ah, pretty fireworks. I haven't even bought fireworks yet. Can I see where it's being fired from? Huh, it's like a house behind the convenience store on the other side of the street. It really seems like they just shot them a bit earlier than they should have. It's kind of illegal to shoot fireworks on any other day than New Year. So, I mean, I ain't gonna fucking snitch on them, but whatever. Not to mention they chucked me out on the streets. See, they spent all this money for what? Fucking not even a minute of fireworks shooting around, making some pretty fucking sights, and it's gone. Really hate spending money on stuff that's just disposable like that. You're gonna spend a lot of money on something, use it up, and it's gone. And what, you don't have it yet anymore. You spend money on it and it's fucking gone. You know, like food and shit. I mean, obviously you're not gonna eat the same fucking food over and over, but I don't know, receiving gifts, for example, like food, like chocolate or something. I don't really like receiving sweets as gift because you're gonna eat them up and you're not gonna have them anymore. If I receive a gift, I would like to fucking keep it. So they're looking into some kind of coercion, the exact term eluding me at the moment. The fuck is this face he's drawing? What, is he doing a Brock impression? Anyway, the issue is my tests. He said I'm forcing people to do stuff they don't want to do in exchange for money. Classic coercion case, I guess. Looks like I can hear the words coming out of a DA's mouth himself. Anyway, don't know where else to turn, so I thought I'd drop by here. Looks like I got you a bad time, though. Want me to come back later? No, your times actually couldn't be better. Oh yeah? Where the fuck is Kiryu? A hand with something, Akiyama-san. Finally, two protagonists teamed up. Don't worry, guys. There's gonna be a big 4-player team up by the end. There's Kiryu with his new girlfriend.
Kiryu-san.
My god, he looks fucking stupid.
どうやらいつものカムロ町って感じじゃないな。
There's a lot of police.
あんまり悠長にしている暇はなさそうだ。すぐにあんたのお兄さんを探そう。
兄さん?
だがとりあえずその前にあんたに言っておきたいことがある。ちょっとついてきてくれ。
Let's go drink. Can't think of a better place to talk than Miss Arena. Oh, just admit it, Q. You just wanted a fucking drink. Yes, son, there's a bar near here that I used to go to back in the day. We catch your breath there for a bit. Okay, I'll follow your lead. I'll get to know you. I already know your brother. He likes me, I think. What's this fucking truck doing here? Is someone moving? Get the fuck out of the way, it's in the way of my drinking. Never get in the way of me and alcohol. Is that fucking Date? Does he work in a bar now? It is Date.
Kiryu! Date-san. 久しぶりだな。
The fuck's going on, Kiryu? You showed up in a guy's bar and don't even drop him a line first? Sorry, you fucking asshole. You have some business in town. Work never ends for the ex-4th chairman, huh? You got that right. Anyway, this is Yasuko Saijiba. I'm here helping her with a little something.
どうも
A little something, something, you know? It's nice to meet you. Can't say the same. She's a knockout, Kiryu. How'd she end up bringing a girl like her back here, huh? Whatever you're thinking, I'm gay. Guarantee you got the wrong idea. Let's leave it at that. By the way, where the fuck is my mom? Gone for the week? Family trouble, you know how it goes. Her whole family's fucking dead. And you holding down the fort while she's gone? Yep, it's a real pain. What with my other work and all, but she insists we keep it open for the regulars. Such as only you. And also, that's a character that I think was done the most dirty in this fucking series. Outside of Kiryu's girlfriend, Sayama, of course, who just got ditched after the second game, removed. Even though they were fucking cute together, and then Kiryu never fucking had anybody ever again. And the fuck am I saying? Lost my train of thought, like I often do. Oh yeah, that Reina was done dirty because all she fucking did wrong was fall in love with Nishiki, and then she got fucking killed for it. Not only that, she got killed like off screen. And when we found her, she was just like a corpse, and that's it. It's like Kiryu was a bit fucking sad. Shinji died afterwards, and that was it. Lucky for us that she does. Now, Kiryu, what's this little something you need to take care of? Can I help? Alright, you mind taking a seat, Yasuko-san? On my face? Fuck. Please, I just need to ask you something before we head out to find your brother. Okay. Just ask for like really fucking creepy shit. So what's your... I don't know. I don't want to fucking say anything. What is it you want me to ask me? Fuck if I know. Sorry if it's a blunt question. Got a boyfriend? Why do you need to see your brother so fucking bad? Bad enough to murder for it. Wait, what the fuck? You son, you're embarrassing me in front of the police officer. It's really the best place to... Don't worry about that, son. He's not a cop or anything. He's an ex-detective, yeah, but we can trust him, I promise. Never turn you in without hearing what you had to say first. Isn't that fucking right, Date? Well, yeah, that's right. I can see a motherfucking key in the background, and I need to pick it fuck up. Need to pick the shit out of it. Now tell me the truth, Yasuko-san, why would you go so fucking far? Cross the boundaries. Yasuko-san, it's a simple fucking question. It's because Taiga is everything to me. I owe him my life. Oh. That sucks. If it weren't for him, I would have died years ago. Go on. Have you ever heard of a living donor kidney transplant? Oh yeah, you read about those things all the time. That's when they give you a kidney from one of your relatives, right? They say you only need one after all. Right, the truth of it is, I'm the recipient of one of those living donor transplants. Your brother's the one who gave it to you, huh? That's what you meant when you said you owe him your life? Yes. Hold on, getting a transplant like that from your sibling isn't all that uncommon. I'm not judging or anything, but do you really owe him that much for just a kidney? It's not that simple. If you can explain. The kidney I got, it wasn't Tiger's. He wasn't a match. Well, different blood types. Well, yes, but... What? Why couldn't you get the transplant from your brother? Yasuko-san. I think I get what's going on here. You know what, only bit of gameplay we've done in this episode is walk to the fucking bar. Him and Tiger aren't actually siblings. Kiryu. He's right. Tiger is my stepfather's son from his prior marriage twice removed, while my mother had me before she had my stepfather was ever met, and then before I was even born, Taiga had already had a baby with my mother, and then my mother turned out to be a motherfucker. Ah, shit's complicated. Where'd you find a match? At Tinder. My mother had already passed. Taiga tracked down my biological father and fucking ripped the kidney right out of him. Saijima did that. What a cool guy. Could he be cooler than me? Given the regular difficulty of finding a kidney donor, my blood type is extremely rare. A direct relative was my only hope of a match. I had blue blood. I don't even fucking know what my blood type is. It's like, I don't fucking need that information on a daily basis. I don't fucking keep it in mind. I genuinely don't fucking know what my blood type is. I don't fucking care. It's red. Once I bleed out to death on a fucking sidewalk or some shit, I don't want to fucking give a shit. Oh, look, my blood is a different fucking type than yours. Once Taiga learned that, he spent every waking moment of his life scouring the city until he found my father. He was only 15 years old at the time. Still just a kid, huh? And honestly given up hope. Before my mother died, she told me my father was nothing more than an abusive drunk with no chance of ever changing. Based on what I knew, it seems like he was already dead. Even if he wasn't, I didn't want to live knowing I owned my... This music really doesn't fucking fit this depressing backstory. It's like, I didn't want to live knowing I owe my life so much to a horrible man. At the time, I would have rather died than continue on carrying a part of him inside me. I wanna fucking die right now, I can't even save the game. Taiga wouldn't take no for an answer. He said no matter what happened, he would take care of me. Did he find your dad? Killed him? Took his kidney? You can add that to the list of fucking people he killed. Kansa started working for a YAKUZA organization called the Omi Alliance, handling the dirty jobs nobody else wanted to touch. Wait, what? I'm not sure I follow. So Saijima was actually part of the Omi Alliance? I don't know, that's a bit weird. The Omi? That's right. Taiga went alone to Kansai, known full... Oh, I guess he wasn't part of the family in Omi Alliance. He was only doing dirty jobs for them. Knowing full well that my father was a Yakuza, but... Let me guess, he tried to extort him. Exactly, a Yakuza through and through. My father demanded a massive sum of money in exchange for one of his kidneys. How much cash are we talking here? $30 million. $30. $30, that's a ton now. It was just a fortune back then. How was a kid ever supposed to get his hands on that kind of money? He wasn't. That was the point. Taiga didn't give up. He started fighting thugs in the streets of Kamurocho, trying to scrape together whatever funds he could. That would never work, not for cash like that. He didn't. Not until Sasai-san from the Tojo clan stepped in. He gave Taiga the 30 million under one condition. He joins the Sasai family. So that's how he ended up in the Tojo. All that time, Taiga never turned his back on me. Even when it seemed like all hope was lost, he supported me. Dropped out of high school, gave up on his dream of becoming a teacher, even joined the Yakuza for me. Oh, Saijima wanted to be a teacher. What if he wanted to teach PA lessons? Actually, weren't we able to run a dojo? That's kinda cute. Maybe that's why he actually wanted to do it, because it resembled his original dream of being a teacher. That's kinda cool. So that's what you meant when you said you owe him your life. That's right. He's everything to me. Not only did Taiga literally save my life, but he gave me the will to keep on living. I fucking don't have any of that. That's sad as fuck. Have some whiskey. To drown down the sorrows.
正直言うと兄が18人殺した犯人とか
But that's not a girl's
そうじゃない
name.
とか真犯人が別にいるとかそんなのはどうでもいいんです
Yeah, right?
私にとって
It's
ちゃん
such a dumb plot twist. I don't
お兄ちゃん
care
だ。
whether he did it or not. In my head canon, he did do it.
あんたにはここで待っていてもらう。少しこの店で頭を冷やした方がいい。
あ？何言ってんだキリ。こんなに切実に会いたがってるってのに。
安子さん、
Get to meet Date.
もし冴島がすでに死んでいたとしたら、
Can you just bring Saejima over
どう
here?
する
Why
つも
not?
りだ？
What if you found out that I fucking killed your brother in a fight? Yasuko-san, you keep saying you don't tiger your life, and I get it. We all rely on other people. It's hard to keep going without someone loving you, supporting you, pushing onward. Shut up, Kiryu. But in your case, Tiger became more than that. Also, I was really excited to be able to play as Saejima again in Yakuza Gaiden. But you know what? Majima, Daigo, and Saejima are all part of some fucking bullshit pre-order, and they're fucking expensive. This much money for 3 characters you only get to play in a fucking separate game mode? It's fucking idiotic. I'm not spending that fucking kind of money, that's bullshit. Taka became more than that. He's not just your support, he's your reason to keep living. I know life hasn't been easy for you, losing your fucking parents, blah blah blah, I really don't give a shit. I understand why you feel so strongly. So I need you to stay here while I go fuck around the city. Don't worry, I'll find him. Eventually, and I'll make sure you two are reunited, I promise. But for now, you just need to be patient, okay? Thank you. Thank you. I'm off. Take care of this girl. She's so fucking sad, it makes me fucking sad. Here, you don't leave. You have access to a hideout. Furthermore, my dick will fucking get hard while I'm at the hideout. And I'm going back in. Find Saejima. Now get the fuck out of here, I just want to save the fucking game. Hold a sec, Kiryu. What the fuck you want? There's something I need to tell you. Couldn't really say it in there. Does it involve Yasuko-san? You bet. She found out about this, she just ended up getting herself into more trouble. Well, what is it? Well, you only just got here, so you probably haven't noticed, but the whole town's been kind of an edge lately. Because of Saejima? Partially, I'm sure. But there's more to it than that. What on the street is, Majima and Saejima linked up a few days ago. What? My boyfriend? Yup. I heard Majima had his boys line the whole damn street to keep the cops off Saejima. Huh, so they already met. Speaking of Date-san, do you know where I can find Majima-san? I need to talk to my boyfriend, my BF, as soon as possible. Not just about Saejima, but about our love? Might be able to tell me more about the connection between the top police brass Jingu and the Tojo clan. Who the fuck cares about Jingu? He's a piece of shit, fucking nobody villain from the first game. Police, what are you talking about? Sorry, but I can't say much more than that. Just know that people are gunning for the Tojo. No matter what's going down, we need to hear Majima's side of the story. Alright, last I heard, he's taking root up on the top floor of the Millennium Tower, starting there is your best bet. Great, thanks, Date-san. Oh look, it's fucking Yuya. Got an email. Wow, I couldn't give this a fuck. Come to Yoshida Batting Center, let's finish what we started 5 years ago. Hinakura Curve 25? 40 years ago? That would be just about... could be just about anybody. Well, that's fucking Yuya right over there. He has a fucking side quest for me, which we ain't gonna do. What's up, Yasuko? How's it going? Yeah, I'm saving the game. I hate this model of Kiryu. He's so fucking stupid looking. He looks like an action figure. But he's kinda not exactly proportionate as a human should be. I don't know, he looks stupid. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.